water, fire, air, and what I think is Earth. I don't know what James is doing. Maybe it's Earth? I don't know. But these are the 4 elements that God created. The creator of the universe made these all individually, just like he made you and me.
Hello, Hope Kids. I'm Felicia, and I'm so excited to be sharing the story today. We've been talking about individuality, and what that means is discovering who you're meant to be so that you can make a difference. And so our story today is about a lady called Lydia who did exactly that. She used her gifts and talents that God gave her to make a difference. And so everybody say, hello to Lydia. There she is. Can you guys see her? I believe she's amazing. And so what we know about Lydia is, as a job, what she used to do is she used to make this beautiful purple cloth that people loved buying. I don't know what they used it for. Maybe they used it to make dresses or suits or clothes or even blankets, but I don't know. Everybody loved buying this purple cloth that she made. And also what we know about her is where she stayed, people didn't know who God is. They didn't even believe in who he was. What they thought was a god is statues and idols, and that's what they worshipped. And because of that, there wasn't a church. So what Lydia had to do, and all the people that believed in God, they had church by a riverside. How crazy is that? Then, our other person in our story is Paul. Everybody say hello to Paul. Can you see how awesome he is? I agree. What we know about Paul is he came to where Lydia was staying, and he came to come share the good news. He said, friends, the people that you are serving, these idols, these statues, are no close to the true God. And why he is the true God is he sent his only son, Jesus, to come die on the cross for you and for me, so that our sins can be forgiven. And once you decide to follow Jesus, you become his best friend forever and ever, and we get to spend eternity with him in heaven. And as soon as Lydia heard this from Paul, she decided she is most definitely going to follow Jesus. So she encouraged her family to do the same thing. And you know what happened? They all got baptized. How amazing is that? And as soon as this all happened, Lydia knew that Paul is coming to visit this town, so he obviously has no place to stay or sleep or eat. So what she decided to do is invite him to come stay at her house. How nice is that? So when he was there, she fed him, she looked after him, and everything was going well. And then Paul was off and said, thank you, Lydia, and left. And what happened is, later in Paul's life, he ends up getting arrested. Everybody say, man, how sad is that? But he gets released again. Say, yay! And what happened is, as soon as Paul came out of jail, Lydia offered Paul to come stay at her house again. How nice is she? And what happened is, when Paul left Lydia's house for the second time, he actually wrote a letter to Lydia and all the awesome people in the town that decided to help him when he was there. I'm going to read from Philippians 1, verse 3 to 6, and this is what his letter said. Every time I think of you, I give thanks to my God. Whenever I pray, I make my requests for all of you with joy. For you have been my partners in spreading the good news about Christ from the time you first heard until now. And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Jesus Christ returns. How awesome is that? So he was so grateful that Lydia took him in twice and gave him a place to stay. And so, friends, you're probably thinking, this is a great story, but what has it got to do with me? Well, friends, what we can learn from Lydia's story is that God has given us gifts and talents. It could be you are a professional dancer like I am, or you know how to sing, or you can do art, Or maybe you're a good listener. You love listening to your friends. Or you love making things for your friends and your moms and your dads. Or you even like to teach people to do things. God's given us gifts and talents, and we, just like Lydia, can use them to help others. And so our bottom line for today is use your gifts to help others. So just like Lydia in our awesome story made this awesome, beautiful purple cloth, the money that she made from that, she helped Paul with letting him come stay at her house. Isn't that amazing?